You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here with your full roster of weekly spoilers for Monday, July 1st through Friday, July 5th. There is so much to talk about. Michael Baldwin is scheming on the orders of his shady boss, and Victor is very happy to restart a war. He wants war, and it is war he will get. Hey, if you are not following us, please reach down and click that subscribe button, and now let's jump right in with the action starting on Monday, July 1st, 2024, which is season 51, episode 188 of Young and the Restless. Traci Abbott, still over in Paris, has a very nice date out with Alan Laurent. He starts the date with a gift. They have a very nice talk about their past, their closeness to family, of course, his evil brother. And then the date ends in a kiss. It is very sweet. I'm so happy that Traci has a love interest right now. Meanwhile, Jill Abbott completely loses it on her son, Billy Abbott, after the demerger vote goes the way he wants. Everybody but Jill voted to break the two companies apart, and Jill thinks they will regret it. Lily is keeping Billy in the dark about something. I don't know if this is poorly written. Maybe I'm paying poor attention to it because I don't care for the plot that much, but I'm not quite understanding how exactly Lily's playing either Devon or Billy or both and how this is going to work out. Claire has to deal with Summer's antics, Claire's being a good nanny so far, and Summer's irritated and being pushy again about Claire. And Claire's being nice, and she is playing the peacemaker with Kyle and wants to stay out of Summer's way. Meanwhile, after Summer rants about Claire, then she rants when Kyle tells her that he was fired from Jabot and he's going to work with Audra at Glissade and will be competing with his family. She's annoyed, she leaves, and he asks Claire to dinner because he wants to talk things over with someone who's not going to rant at him. Meanwhile, Abby Newman is over in Paris to check on her mother, Ashley, and they do talk about her checking on Ashley, but Ashley is not shown on screen. And Traci promises a very upset Abby to never keep her out of the loop again where her mother is concerned. Abby's mad that nobody bothered to tell her that her mother was losing it. And Tucker did. Tucker told Abby, but she wouldn't listen. So yeah, no, just Abby being Abby. Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, episode 189 of season 51. Michael Baldwin opens up to Diane Jenkins. And I suspect this is Michael reaching out to Diane on behalf of Victor in the way that Victor ordered him to. You know, Michael's supposed to be proving his loyalty after betraying the mustache for trying to break Jordan out of that basement cell. So Michael may be opening up to Diane, but I think he's opening up to her to get Diane to open up to him. You know, Victor definitely wants to leverage their friendship. So looks like Michael's doing as he was told to do, but I don't know how far he will push it. Meanwhile, Victor Newman keeps his agenda a secret. He's playing his cards close to the vest. He doesn't want anyone yet to know that he is the person behind Glissade, but it will come out this week. Meanwhile, Victor's wife, Nikki Newman, is feeling guilty when she gets together with Jack Abbott. She thinks that her poor decision-making and all that caused him big problems. Jack made the decision to go to extremes. So that was his choice. I don't agree with his choice, but I don't think Nikki should feel that guilty about it. It wasn't like she chose to start drinking to start with. Somebody pushed her off the wagon. Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, season 51, episode 190. Chance questions why Billy is doing what he's doing. He's questioning his motives. And Chance knows that Jill is sick because because he's family. She told him. And basically, when Billy told Devon that Jill was sick, Devon was asking why he told him right before the vote on, as you'll see on Monday's episode. And Billy does say that he does in fact want to change the company name because his mother's sick, but she's getting better, but he still wants to respect her legacy. Chance, I think, wonders if Billy is making a power move on his own behalf. I think we all wonder that, right? And things heat up between Nate and Audra on Wednesday. Nate has been nipping at her heels for a while. He wants to date her. She told him she doesn't have time for love. She's going to be this powerhouse CEO. Well, it looks like she's got, at least some portion of time because she's only co-CEO with Kyle. And I do wonder how much she will tell Nate. She hasn't told him who the secret investor is, but Kyle being co-CEO with her should be, open public information. So I wonder how much more she might tell him. And Jack confronts Kyle about working for Victor. So I don't know if Summer spilled the beans or exactly who did tattle, but Jack is very upset. That takes us to Thursday, July 4th, 2024, which is promised to be season 51, episode 191. However, I am tentatively expecting a preemption just based on years' habits of CBS daytime to always do a rerun on July 4th. However, they did run a new episode on Memorial Day of both B&B and Y&R. Yet over the past 6 months, there's been some other holidays where TV Guide and the Cable Guide, Comcast Guide, all that showed a new episode and then they aired a rerun anyway. So just be prepared. You may not have Y&R on your DVR on Thursday. And if it is a rerun, you may need to reset your DVR to make sure you're picking up new and repeats, because if they pull this at the last minute, which they've done before, it messes up the programming in a lot of cable boxes, because your cable box will already think it recorded episode 191, but it really got a rerun, and then it may not record on Friday when it actually airs, because on Friday your DVR is looking for episode 192. All right, so there are spoilers for that day though, and if a new episode does not manifest in the US on July 4th, look for these to come up on Friday, and the ones I'm going to give you Friday to be pushed to Monday. So we'll see. Chelsea Lawson spends some time reminiscing with Adam Newman. They are going to kiss, smoochy, smoochy. I predicted this, and I like Chatham, so I'm excited to see it. I do like Adam with Sally, though. I like Adam with everyone. Mark Grossman, I think, could have chemistry with a very tall fern. I don't even know. He's so good. And Diane must face some consequences for her actions. She's held accountable. Her actions, I'm guessing this is back to firing Kyle, we'll see. And Victor versus Jack. The war is back yet again. If you hadn't, seen enough of their intense rivalry and them going to war the last 35 times they've done it, it's time for it to happen one more time. All right, Friday, July 5th, 2024, season 51, episode 192. Summer Newman wants Phyllis and Nick to help her. And I wonder if this is about Claire, getting Claire out of the picture. We'll see how that goes. Victor and Kyle do some wheeling and dealing, and Victor cuts a bargain with his new co-CEO. And Adam and Chelsea make a vow about something. So I don't know if it was just a kiss or if maybe on Thursday it turns into some undressing and some horizontal mambo. Either way, I'm guessing their vow, their pact they make is to keep what happened in Maryland, to just stay in Maryland like it was Las Vegas, because they don't want Sally and Billy to know. In the promo for this week, just real quick, they showed the Chelsea Adam kiss. They showed the Nikki and Jack scenes, and they showed a scene that is not teased in the spoilers where Billy has champagne to toast with Lily because he says they won. I'm curious if they won or if she won, and he doesn't know that he has actually lost. She's up to something. We'll see how it goes. Hey, drop your comments. Let me know what you're excited to see next week. Please subscribe if you're not following us. If you are following us, thank you. You are totally awesome. Be sure and come back every single day of the week. We talk Young and the Restless here 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.